Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could be a current relationship. For others of you, it could be a situationship or someone that you've met. And you know there's a whole lot of energy there between the both of you, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right, we have here, honestly, it's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, about 2.5 dark and dreary cards, but that's it. The rest of it, it's pretty good. And that's rare, because during this upload, a lot of people are having dark and dreary cards, sad, upsetting times, for a lot of the other signs, in fact. We have here beliefs, followed by crossroads, abundance, selfhood, illusion, love, wisdom, awakening, doubt. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have pleasure. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Taurus, you and I come from very different worlds. I was born and brought up very differently, and so were you. The things that you hold dear, I sometimes don't think that's important. No, we're not on the same page, and we do not see eye to eye. I am very different. And sometimes our beliefs, the people that we are with, the society that we come from, the families and the friends that we're around, they have a say in the matter. And sometimes it influences the outcome. And now, I don't know which way to go. I'm at a crossroads. I need to make a decision. Should I move towards you, or should I try to see what else is out there? For now, I just don't know what to do. A part of me feels that you are someone I would like to grow old with, build an empire with, be a power couple. I know that materialistic gain is important, but I also know that it's very difficult for me to reach out to you and to be with you the way I once was. You are no longer the same naive, innocent soul that I met back then. I ruined you. In fact, I corrupted you in quite a few ways, even energetically. Now I see you as someone who is very guarded, self-conscious. You don't trust anyone anymore because of the things that I have done. And I see this. I See that you are very independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. You picked yourself up and you have taken care of yourself. So who am I? Back then, I knew what I had to do to get you. But ever since that time, when things changed, now for me it's like you're a stranger. I would have to start from scratch all over again and reignite this fire that once burned brightly, but now it's gone. It's extinguished. And I hide from you. I hide behind a false mask, behind a veil. I feel ashamed. I cannot face you because I know what I did was wrong. I know the things that I did, they were wrong. For now, all I know is that in this mindset that I have, this belief that I have, even though I know that I might be wrong, I'm not going to show you that. So I act emotionally detached, even though I love you. I love you so much. With you, I feel this freshness of life, milk and honey, the beauty of everything. Everything smells better, tastes better, feels better. Just knowing that you're around, that you exist, and I want to give you this unconditional love because I do have that for you. This love I feel is sacred. It is pure, it is true, and it is clean. And it is simply unconditional. And so I have learned from my mistakes. I have learned my lesson. I no longer want to be the same person that I was once. I want to change, and I have changed. But how could you know? I keep my distance. I've had this awakening moment, an epiphany, a realization that, wow, I'm finally starting to see things from your perspective. And what a jerk, what a terrible person I was. I see things from your lens, from your perspective. The things that I didn't even think I was capable of doing, of saying, of thinking. I did all that and I put you through that. And because of this now, I've put myself into your shoes and I see things from your lens and from your emotions. Now I have doubts. And now I know that everything that I have done, it may have just ruined things forever. I doubt you would even want to be with a person like me. Going forward, I don't know if you do. I don't think you do anymore. Because there's a lack of faith and a lack of trust now. Overall, I do have a lot of pleasure in this connection. I feel that there's a lot of pleasure in this connection. So much has happened, so much has changed, that this pleasure, this physical, emotional, and spiritual, and you are the only one I feel this with. The stars are ours. The universe is ours. This pleasure was beyond belief. But because of the things that I have said and done, the way I have behaved, the way I was never on your side when you needed me, I am ashamed for what I have done. And I know what I did was wrong. But I just don't know if I was to reach out to you, would you ever want me back? It's this doubt that keeps me distant from you. And so therefore I do not reach out to you. All right, Taurus. So much has happened here. My goodness. You guys have had a lot of changes in this connection. One thing after the other. But the one constant here is that somebody here has changed and the other person doesn't even know it. Now, this change is not being shown because this person's become wiser, but they're not showing it, they're hiding, right? They're realizing things from your perspective, but they're also doubting that whatever they're going to do, it's just not going to work out. That's why they're still at a crossroads. They don't know what to do. The biggest thing of all here is external influences. Now, this card talks about a lot of things. Many of you know, for those of you who are new, the beliefs card can talk about the differences between the both of you. This could be racial, ethnic, religious backgrounds, differences, who is rich, who's not so rich. This could talk about, or this could be regarding, not talk about, this could be regarding any sort of belief system that you may have. Your friends may think that this person's not the right one. Your family may think it's not the right one, right? So there you have that clash of differences. Those opinions are all different. But it's because of the beliefs. The beliefs are completely different. So there's definitely external influences here. Not good, because that usually takes things off track. People are on track, but then external influences can kind of derail the track that you are on. All right, let's have a look. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So I'll be looking into, a little bit into the past. I love the way the cards just fall out. Love it. Okay. So here we have the Six of Cups and the Two of Staves. Okay. So this deck I like to read in the reverse. The first set of cards, for those of you who are new, that was the current status of your person. Okay. Here, it's the same person, but I like to have a look a little bit into the past. What happened in this connection? Things were going great. Everything was going uphill, and then boom, everything just crashed right down. Something happened. This person may not have told you the reason why they discontinued, the reason why you never received that closure that you deserved. This person may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. They abandoned you. The communication is so less, you just don't know if it's even worth anything anymore. Are you even together? What is this connection? What's the label? So let's have a look. The Six of Cups and the Two of Staves. So this is something that most likely your person of interest didn't tell you that they were thinking or that they were going through at the time. Here we have the Six of Cups. It talks about childhood, children and childhood memories. Shedding sad thoughts and constraints. So this person needed to shed sad thoughts, and they were feeling constrained by certain thoughts that they had from their past. This could be childhood, could be youth, could even be a few months ago or even a few years ago. We have here the ability to create sweetness within the home, but there was no ability, and there was no sweetness created in the home that they were in. They wanted to incorporate the strengths of the past into the present, but they were unable to do that. feeling restricted by their past and by past memories. There's a sense of lost harmony here and cynicism. So you're dealing with somebody here who has had a very sad past. Their heart has been broken. This is a fragile little individual, okay? It's a little, I'm seeing a little statue. Like, it's not a China doll. It's not a China doll. But I don't even know how to explain it. It's ceramic. Okay, it's like, it's China or it's ceramic, or it's porcelain, whatever it is, but it's breakable. It's white. It's like this. It's the image of, it kind of looks like a panda bear. But whatever it is, I see a ton of cracks on it. It's been glued together. This person, oh, okay. A bear. This person may remind you of somebody who's cuddly. Somebody who's cuddly, a cute bear, sweet bear. Somebody that you'd like to cuddle, you'd like to hug. But the problem is this bear is broken. This bear was shattered. And then over the years, they've had to glue back the pieces one by one. And even though you can see this individual, there are still wounds and cracks all around them. For some reason, and it happens in life, unfortunately, this person, those wounds will never go away. They will never heal. Unless they're able to find that love. And then all wounds just, whoosh, they fade away when you find the right person. When you find the right person. And you find that inspiration. It doesn't even have to be a person. It can be an inspiration, a hobby, a passion that can actually change that perception of a human's mind. You just need to have that focus and that passion. It doesn't have to be a person. But I see here this cute image, and the type of cracks I see are like rusty color too, like brown, slightly brown. But these cracks show me that there has been attempt. There's an attempt for this person to stay strong, right? So in front of your eyes, they may seem very strong, but deep down, they are very shattered. It's not even the word broken, they're shattered. Something happened in their past, and they have tried to pick up the pieces. So this situation, Taurus, was not you. This is not a you problem, okay? This is a them problem. They have an issue here. And this is something that is traumatic, something that they would need to express to another individual and then maybe even get help for it. Either way, they need to express themselves and they need to heal. Whether they're with you or with somebody else, those cracks, they need to be able to cover that up again with a new layer, a new finishing, and be sparkling and shiny new. That is possible. Here we have the Two of Staffs. The Two of Staffs here talks about the connection that lost momentum after a promising start, disappointments in the connection, frustration or impatience, and needing help. So it does seem as if this person, they had made a decision at some point in time, but then things didn't go according to plan. They were starting to feel very frustrated and impatient. It's almost as if they had wanted certain things in their life, but they weren't able to give it their 100%. And because of both of these things combined, it just didn't work out. It's very difficult for somebody who is struggling internally, where they don't have self-love. It's hard for them to be in a connection with somebody else and give them love. They'll always feel a void. You have to love yourself first. You know that you have a mind, body, spirit, soul. You are more than what you just see right now. And you might not see what all you are, but the energy around you. God, the angels, they see each part of you. Each part, the part that you can't see, on the inside, even your organs, they have energy fields, right? Everything is unique. Everything is beautiful. Everything has a harmony, but we don't see it. It sounds weird, but sometimes I am really different. I talk to my liver and my kidney, and I say hi to them. It sounds weird, guys, but you guys, many of you don't know this, but I do talk to a lot of things that are from planet Earth that are organic, so I can talk to almost anything that is not artificial. Let's just put it that way. If something's plastic, and when I say talk, I have energy around me. I have an energy field. So when I talk, it actually does move. But I have to keep it close to my body. So my energy field actually moves those items. But what's interesting is that I can actually talk to them. I have full-on conversations. Some of you know this. Some of you that have gotten my chakra checkups, I've told you about this. But one day probably I'll just write all of this in a book so all of you can see. Maybe I'll even have some videos on it. How weird that is. But I just wanted to say that because things are alive. Okay, things are alive, and there's a reason why they're alive. We don't know it, we don't think it. But there's more to you and me. Everything around us is alive. And everything has energy. And that energy has an intelligence. Imagine that. All right, guys. Okay. We have here the Beginner's Tarot. We have the Ace of Wands. This is gorgeous. First card, the strongest. Yikes, I spoke too soon. Then we have the 10 of Wands. So right at the beginning, right at the end. Okay. This card truly has shown up a lot in this upload. Oh, beautiful. Excellent. Excellent. Wow, this person really does love you. My goodness. No, oh, I don't know how to say it. It's that expression. Okay, I can't say it, so I'm not even going to try to butcher it. Okay, it's bothering me now, but okay, I'll just leave it. Let me just put it this way. This person is going to try, no matter how bad it is, no situation is difficult for them, they will try to conquer that, and they will try to be in your life no matter what it takes. This person is completely determined. It's amazing because I was not even seeing, after all these, it's hard to see that somebody would want to come back because this person is emotionally and physically overwhelmed, over the top. And usually in that case, people do not have the mindset to come back, but there is so much love. You did have love in the beginning. There's so much love that this person does want to enter your life. That's gorgeous. No path too great or small or something like that. Can somebody please teach me what that saying is? You know that saying? Something nor too great, nor too small, or something like that. Oh my goodness, it's not coming to my mind, but I know one of you out there, you probably know it, and you can just write it down so I'll memorize it. Thank you. Okay. So we have here Ace of Wands. Beautiful card. First of all, this talks about passion. So this is a really sweet combination here. You have physical passion, lust, passion, which is good, but you also have here the Knight of Cups, one of my favorite cards. Here we have love, here we have passion. So there is a new beginning. There's a desire to have a new beginning. However, this person is still going through a rough patch. We have the 10 of Wands. They're going through a lot in the sense that they have a lot of demands. They have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of tasks, a lot of burdens. And this is at a point where they're trying to handle so many things all at once that it would be hard for them to have you in their life, because they won't be able to give you the time, energy, and effort that you deserve. So there will be a point here where they may come into your life and then boom, they might be gone. But please understand, Taurus, it's not because they don't love you. They do. For some reason, this person's very busy. This could be career. This could be, God forbid, health. Somebody that they love, maybe they're unhealthy. Taking care of somebody else, paying the bills, having extra jobs, right? There's so many things people have to go through. And it's not all about love, right? Our time is spent elsewhere too. We have here the High Priestess. Your person of interest feels, they pray, they wish, they hope that they're going to be with you. Their future, they want the future to be with you. Now, not only do they want that, but they also feel that they secretively know a little more than you do about certain things in this connection. And yet they're not going to express it to you. They're hiding and they're keeping quiet. Here, there's the sense of secret, but they also are hoping that they can be with you, and they do it. It's shocking for me to see this in this reading, but this person loves you this much. This is that individual, if they were in your life, and if you were missing that person that you had a romantic connection with, if that person was not in your life, then this is that reading that shows you that that's that person who's going to return into your life from the past. A return from the past, a romantic connection, returning from the past into your current life. You've had history with this person, whoever's coming back, okay? This could be your person of interest, but it could also be for a teeny tiny portion of you. It could be somebody else completely different from your past. But I do see, for the majority of you, this is your person who we are talking about right now. We also have here the overall arching theme, which is very present. The Nine of Wands. Now, these are any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. The Nine of Wands right now is the overall arching theme. So, before they even get to the 10, they are at the 9. These are upcoming. This is current. So here, what I see is your person of interest is trying, before they get to this, they're trying to let go of a few things, get rid of a few things, set up some boundaries, reduce a few responsibilities. What can they share with someone else? What can they delete from their life? That's what they're trying to do. And once they do that, they're going to be able to handle a few things, but you are also one of these staffs now, okay? You are also a priority. And so that's when they have that feeling and that urge that, you know what? I want my Taurus and I'm headed back. And this is a cup of love, soft, gentle. It's not a queen, it's not a king, but it is a very gentle and soft, amazing, very fresh sort of feeling, youthful feeling of love, this person who's coming back. It's very nice, very sweet. I like it. You have the passion and you have the love here. All right. I have here the Archangel Answer Cards deck. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right. Let's have a look what the angels have to say. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. First card is the strongest we have here, Opportunity. Beautiful. Followed by Remain Positive. After that, we have No Need to Worry. Forgiveness. Ask your angels. Take action. And then we have weight. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have listen to your intuition. So we have here opportunity. First card's the strongest. This does show me that, and the next card is remain positive. So this does show me that there is going to be an opportunity presented to you. Could be regarding this person. And like I said, it could be somebody from your past, maybe completely different, but for the majority of you, it is this person. But there's going to be an opportunity that's going to come to you. And when it comes, do take it. At least try it. And do remain positive. The more positive you are, the more positive energy you will attract towards yourself. We also have here, there's no need to worry. So some of you are worried because it's been bothering you for so long. But in all honesty, it's best not to worry. When I see these two cards together, it shows me that you are attracting negative energies. Let's not do that. Unbeknownst to you, you're attracting. I do have two packages that could help you with that. You just have to buy one of them. There's one that's called, by the way, the Chakra Checkup package. That's for some of you if you feel really it's internally having an effect on you. And if you feel it's around your home, your aura, the Holy Light package is what I have. Because remaining positive and no need to worry, if you're not doing this, right? If you're doing the opposite of this, then it will automatically start to attract negative energies. It's also important here for you to see in your heart if you can forgive. If you can, it would be great. Because with forgiveness, you're finally letting go of a grudge, of a negative energy bubble that kind of orbits around you day and night. No matter where you go, it's always going to be there. The easiest way is to have compassion. As in the Holy Bible, as Jesus has said, compassion and forgiveness. They go hand in hand. For me, it's easy to just have compassion, literally feel sorry for the person. Easiest way. Your person of interest tried their best. They just didn't know any better because their past and their history was as such. Had they known better, they wouldn't have done the things that they did. Nobody goes into a connection wanting it to break. They all want it to continue, but some people don't want to continue because the beliefs start to change. Who is headed in what direction? That starts to change. So here, it's good to forgive. Give it a try. If you can't, that's totally up to you. We also have here, ask your angels for help. Now, the way I ask the angels, I call upon the angels, Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, through the power of Jesus and through his Father, the Almighty God, the Holy White Light of God. I ask for permission from God, and I also give permission to the angels to help me. You don't have to talk out loud. You can say it in your heart. It's best to say it in the heart and quietly in your heart. We have here also, when you ask your angels intuitively, there you have it right there. Yep, listen to your intuition. As you ask your angels at some point in time intuitively, you will be receiving messages, hints, feelings, emotions. Sometimes you'll even see a poster or hear certain words in the lyrics, right? In a song. And you will know that at that point in time, that particular message was meant for you. You don't go out looking for it. It will naturally click to you and your energy at that point in time. So just don't worry about it. Do this part and it will naturally come to you. We also have here, take action, but for now, you're going to have to wait. So taking action in the coming days, in the future, it's fine. But for now, it's important for you to wait. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for that opportunity. You're waiting to forgive. You're waiting to ask your angels. You're waiting to get the answers from your higher intuitive self, which is your soul. Your soul speaking to you, the body / the spirit. Your soul is much more older and wiser than you are. It's been there, done that, over centuries. It has had many lifetimes. It's very wise. So in your soul's resume, quote unquote, I call it that, It has all of these experiences, and sometimes all you have to do is listen to your intuition. And you just know. It just makes sense. And it turns out right. Taurus, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments, and I do appreciate when you guys share your stories. I do try to read as much as I can. And I try to read, I try to respond as much as I can as well. But please feel free to share what you guys have gone through and if any of this has resonated. Also, for some of you that may be wanting a personalized reading, I do personal readings. It's on my website, www.asnointia.com. You'll see there I have the rates and packages section. There you will see I have one package that is for past life and spiritual connections, as well as for my love readings. I have one for love reading right now. That is the audio plus the written report. Yes. And I also have one that is the chakra checkup package. So that is me looking into negative energies for you in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. I have the ability of doing that remotely with the help of my angel guide, Angel Fakiel, and she confirms what it is that I see. So when I tell you this, I teach you what you have, how many you have, and I teach you how to get rid of such things from your life. Once they're gone, whatever's owed to you karmically, whatever is written in your book of life, you should have. It shouldn't be a problem, because before it's the negative energies that keep blocking these things. Also, for those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio on YouTube. There you can find some videos on past life and spiritual connections, also on relationship related advice. And also I have one on negative energies, what and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove such things from your life. And that channel, just like this one, is absolutely free. Thank you so much, Taurus, for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. I hope to see you guys again. Please do like, share, and subscribe. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.